Sunday evening with your host, Mark Albert.
It is Sunday evening, the 4th of February. Tonight, a flashback to a rock band legend of the 1970s and 80s. Jamming their tunes for 2.5 decades now, Spark and Cinder made their debut in the North State, and they mark their silver anniversary here. Channel 12's Hao Kwong hung out with the band and has the score in tonight's Sunday Evening Close-Up.
Reggae, salsa, funk, a little bit of rock and roll. Just some of the sounds influencing the band known as Spark and Cinder. Hi, I'm Hao Kwong. I'll have the story of the 25th anniversary of the Spark and Cinder band, Chico's very own Spark and Cinder band. That's the focus of tonight's Sunday Evening Close-Up.
One of the things that makes Chico such a special place to live is the fact that this band has been playing music here all these years. And whether you're directly influenced by it or not, it has an impact on your life here in this town.
Spark and Cinder is one of the most famous music bands to hail from the North State. They've opened for such headliners as Bob Dylan. Members recently celebrated the group's 25th anniversary. But as Channel 12's Hao Kwong shows us, they are more than just a band. They are a part of North State history. It is tonight's Sunday Evening Close-Up.
After 25 years, the excitement, the passion, the magic still remains. They are Spark and Cinder, a group with a history as long as its list of members. Through the years, more than 100 people have been a part of this group.
4 or 5 guys from Jersey City in the one band, and then all these other people from California came in, so it was the East-West transcendental Spark and Cinder.
And while Spark and Cinder has evolved through the years, Jimmy Fay is the rock in rock and roll. He's the leader of the band. In fact, he's the only member who has stayed with the group for the entire 25 years. He writes the songs, plays the drums, and even sings.
The girl lead singer left, and so I became like the lead singer. And so all the Afrobeat stuff, that was the stuff I was writing, and I was learning these other rhythms and ways of playing them.
Spark and Cinder is not just a band. It has turned into a living institution from the North State. Its impact on Chico, profound and immense. Band member Kim Gimbel.
One of the things that makes Chico such a special place to live is the fact that this band has been playing music here all these years. And whether you're directly influenced by it or not, it has an impact on your life here in this town. Its impact was so huge is that this kind of music was not understood or even experienced at all around here before. There's a little tiny little country town up in the North Valley with a neat place to go to school. But pretty much it was rock and roll, California, and Spark and Cinder band brought in this influence of African and Jamaican music and, you know, black music from the USA into the scene around here that had not been experienced before. And I think that it made people around here feel hip, to feel cool, to have such a cool thing happening in our town. Felt good to be part of.
Perhaps what makes Spark and Cinder so different and so special is their sound. It's as diverse as the passengers in a New York City subway. Their music combines reggae, funk, rock and roll, salsa, and a whole lot more. Band member Scott T. Pressman.
I guess it would be best described as a world beat. It was kind of world beat before its time. African, reggae, rock and roll, country, all mixed together. After so many years, it became its own sound.
The rhythm was just so infectious, you could not sit still. And the guys were just so fun to watch, and they had such a great sound, you know, and it's just has continued on ever since. And over the years, you know, different groups have come and gone, and this one has been there all the way through.
Spark and Cinder celebrated their silver anniversary as only they can. They performed to sell out crowds on back-to-back nights. One night at LaSalle's in downtown Chico, and the next night at the Celebration Room inside the Sierra Nevada Brewery. If you didn't buy the tickets early, they were nearly impossible to buy late.
These things are really special, and it's really the high point, the apex of what we do, these reunions, when our whole family comes back, you know, and we get to be with all our real friends and, you know, and have a good time.
The anniversary reunion also celebrated the release of the group's second CD. It's entitled East-West Transcendental. While the band has numerous songs, funding has been a problem.
We obviously have been doing it for very little money over the years, And it's just, yeah, it's like therapy for us to get up and be able to play. And, you know, I would do it for free. I've done it for free. It's nice to make the money. But, you know, it's just so much, I mean, I'm a music teacher. I teach it all day long. And I think one of the things that makes my teaching successful is that I love what I do, and that's infectious. And I think all of us up here on stage love it so much that, you know, that's one of the big elements that comes across to the crowd, and they love it and they give it back to us.
Spark and Cinder really is not a band you listen to on your stereo. They are best when you hear them live and in person. A look at the crowd attending a Spark and Cinder concert, and you'll see people of all ages who let the music carry them away. And it's that relationship between the band and their fans that will keep Spark and Cinder smoldering for many years to come.
It's a give and take with the crowd, with the dancers out there. That I think that's the best feeling you get, really, is to see the effect it has on the public down there on the dance floor, and you know, and then they give all that good feeling right back to us, and so it's a real reciprocal kind of relationship. Hey, we'll see everybody again for the 30th, I would imagine. The band is still going strong, and I see no reason why there won't be a 30th reunion, and on until we, you know, until we're all in our graves someday, we'll still be playing, I'm sure. I think it's keeping us all young is what this is doing for us.
Tell us what you think about Sunday Evening. We welcome your comments and suggestions. Write to Sunday Evening, 3460 Silverville Road, Chico, California, 95973. Or send email to khslnews@khsl-tv.com. Sunday Evening is a production of KHSL-TV News.